This is my local fishery. I've done many videos here in the past as it's one of my favourite places to fish. And today I was trying out a new peg that I'd never fished before, peg 9. Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're back at the local. I'm fishing on a different peg today, just because it's so busy. I was going to come down earlier, but my bike broke, so it is what it is, but I'm literally just going to start getting all my stuff out. Got my rods out. Extremely muddy everywhere on this peg. I mean, I was debating whether I should go sit over there or I should sit there. But what I've done, I've left all my stuff in sort of like the dry areas, and then the middle's just completely ruined. Get the pop up on my Ronnie rig. I'll be using a Ronnie rig again today, like last time. Try and catch another big one. Just need to screw that on. And then I'm thinking about, if you can sort of see in the middle, right there, that's where I'm going to cast this one, I think. And then I'll cast one by that dock there, because that peg's closed off at the moment. Just do a quick cast. Right, so we're doing a bit of float fishing while we wait. Hopefully a perch picks it up or something. I've currently got my float casted out there. I haven't even had a nibble on that. There's not really many signs of fish. There's the occasional bubble, but there's been literally no action all day. Not even a liner on the rods. It's quite a mild day today. It's going to be like, well, originally it said it was going to be 15, but apparently it's going to be like 12 now. So it's going to average about 12 degrees. Just found some duck eggs. Right, so I've got a PVA bag on. It's really, really heavy. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cast it without it falling off, because I haven't got any tape either. Feels like I'm fighting a fish. It's that heavy. In the middle. Just there. Right bit to the pellets. I'm just gonna use it for loose feed. I've just caught one down there. So this has been out all day. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to recast it. I do have one, but I prefer to do it by hand. Out, luckily. Hopefully it stays out for the remainder of the day. And nibbles on my float. Unfortunately, it was just a carp playing with the bait. So I've literally just been having bites on my float, and what have the ducks done? They've come and spooked it off. They've come and landed right next to my float, and then they started chasing each other. Are you a carp fisherman? Yeah. Yeah. Really? Cheers. Probably didn't need this one. Thank you. Beautiful little mirror. Fully scaled. Just release him. Thanks for saving the blank. Turn around. Just had a beautiful fully scaled mirror. One of the most beautiful fish I've actually ever seen. Something keeps playing my float while I just quickly recast this rod. The PVA bag on. So I'm going to cast it back out. It's sort of where it was. Just because usually when there's one fish, that's usually where the shoal is. So I'm just going to sort of cast this out. Yet again, it's really heavy. That's where it was. Bring it over here. I've been having more nibbles on my float. So that means the fishing's picking up, luckily. I haven't been recording this very much, but my float keeps getting played with by presumably a carp. Oh, and I forgot to mention, earlier on, my float went completely under. I set the hook and it started peeling drag, so I think it was like a little carp. Unfortunately though, it managed to pop off the hook as I was only using a size 18. Alright, so there's presumably a carp, keeps nibbling my float. All that we've had today is that one fish, and that one that just popped off the hook. It's just been bobbing pretty much since I've casted it out. I think there's a fish, I don't know what fish it is, but it just keeps taking my bait off the hook. It's just gone all the way under, and I've missed it. Right, so I think I'm going to recast it. Snagged. He was literally just sitting in them reefs and he jumped out. I just saw him after that. Yeah. Right, Roger just had a liner. That was in the middle. Good sign that the fish are in the middle though. See if you can bring them over here. Yeah. My phone's in that bag, in my mum bag. So I've made some pellet mix, it's working really well. Just as I had that liner, I had a nice fish. I've put part ground bait, part pellets. Okay, so my mate who I'm fishing with has just gone home, and my other mate who's here, he's just had a 12-pound mirror. Alright, so I've literally just had a screamer. I've picked up my rod, lifted into my rod, and I felt it and it just popped off by the margin. So I cast it back into the same place. Just had a liner on this rod. I've casted like my rods sort of, if you divide the pool into like 4 sections, you've got the far, sort of like the middle, another middle, and the end. I've casted it on my middle. That's where all the fish seem to be. I've been having loads of liners. I've had 2 takes, one of them just popped off. Seems to be picking up now, so fingers crossed we can catch another few. The clouds don't look very nice. No, I think they'll pass in the next 10 minutes. That's snagged. Got it. Got a fish. No, it's popped off again. I was literally just moving that to my second alarm and then it started going. This rig's tangled, that's why.
Is he coming up right now?
Massive. It's big as well.
Probably goes to the I know you're not. He's right.
Ollie, I just fell in. Soaked. Just fell in to land this fish. Tiny. Just came back. Action's picking up now. Just fell in the lake to land a fish. Bit embarrassing, but I don't know why, I just started walking forward. And that we do to catch a fish. After many attempts of drying myself were unsuccessful, I just focused on the fishing. Right. There we go, got myself a nice little roach. Alright, so I've caught 4 fish today. I've caught 3 carp and a roach. Dead chuffed about that roach because it's the first one I've had in ages. This fish felt decently sized, but unfortunately it popped off just by the margins. I don't know what's going on, they're all just popping off. I don't know if it's because my drag was too high or what, but yeah, I literally lifted into it, it started fighting it, started pulling drag. I think my drag was a bit too high and then it just popped off somehow. But it felt quite big, and as well it was on my running rig, so... Right, I've just ended the call to Ollie. Honestly, I'm not sure what's going on today. I don't know if it's just my luck or... But I've literally lost about 5 fish. What do you want? What do you want? catching a few now. So there's no more action on the carp rods at the moment. I think there's a whole school of perch and roach just underneath me, just there. See how my float is there? There's loads of maggots on the floor. I think they're all just feeding on them. I did have like a little bite, but then I thought, do I set it, do I not? Because it didn't go completely under, so I didn't set it, and it took my maggot. So I've put a new maggot on, chucked a few more maggots out, and let's just hope that it bites. Alright, so that rig got really tangled to the point I couldn't untangle it anymore. So I've literally just got a new rig. I'm going to tie it on. Just hope them fish are still there. Let's get a maggot on and then get this back out as soon as possible. What I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck a few maggots out now. That's all I've got left. I'm just going to chuck a few back out there. Using a size 18 barbless hook. So let's play with that. Oh, it's come off again. Bit early. Struck that a bit early then. Got a decent roach. Off he goes. Actually, I'm gonna check out a bunch of maggots. Just go with it. Right, so I've got only about half an hour left. It's 6:30 at the moment, but I've caught 2 roach, a perch, lost 5 carp, and I've had 3 carp, and I've casted my feeder rod literally on top of some carp right now. He's unhooked himself. Oh dear. That's not good. Let's see which one's actually come off. Tough. Well, we've had no more action yet. Why is that lid off? Got about 20 minutes left, maybe. 15 minutes. So I've just had a call to tell me that I'm going to have to make my way home. I've had a liner on this rod, on the right rod. That rod. Oh, that's different. Final rod. If you want to see more videos like this, just give a thumbs up, and I'll see you lot in the next video. Bye bye.